Welcome to my All Old Rare Coins channel, another exciting video where we explore the fascinating world of rare coins. Today, we'll dive deep into the story, value, and incredible worth of the 1950 U.S. Liberty 1-cent wheat penny. This coin has captured the hearts of collectors and investors alike, and by the end of this video, you'll see why this little piece of history is so remarkable. Let's get started. The U.S. Liberty 1-cent wheat penny from 1950 holds a special place in American numismatics. The design itself is iconic. On the obverse, you'll find the profile of Abraham Lincoln, a tribute to one of America's greatest presidents. This portrait was first introduced in 1909 to mark the centennial of Lincoln's birth and has since become a beloved staple of U.S. coinage. Beneath Lincoln's portrait, you'll notice the date, 1950, and, on some coins, a small mint mark that indicates where the coin was produced. Flipping the coin to the reverse, you're greeted by two wheat stalks framing the words, 1 cent. These wheat stalks symbolize prosperity and agricultural growth, while the phrase, e pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one, reflects the unity of the United States. This simple yet elegant design has made the wheat penny one of the most recognizable and celebrated coins in American history. The 1950 wheat penny isn't just a beautiful coin, it's also a fascinating piece of history. By 1950, the United States was emerging as a global power following World War II. The economy was booming, and the nation was experiencing significant growth and change. The coins minted during this era reflect that history and the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint during a pivotal time in the country's development. But what makes the 1950 U.S. Liberty 1-cent wheat penny truly stand out is its value. While millions of these coins were minted, certain rare variations, errors, and pristine conditions can make them incredibly valuable to collectors. Coins with rare mint errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or other anomalies, are especially sought after. Additionally, coins that have been preserved in uncirculated or near-perfect condition can fetch astonishing prices. For collectors, the 1950 wheat penny is a treasure worth hunting for. It's not just about the monetary value, it's about owning a tangible piece of history. Many collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add a rare or high-grade 1950 wheat penny to their collection. Now, let's talk about the part everyone is waiting for: the incredible value of this coin. While many examples of the 1950 wheat penny are worth only a few cents or a couple of dollars, there are exceptional cases where the value skyrockets. A rare version of this coin, in flawless condition and with a unique error, was recently valued at an astonishing $400,000. That's right, $400,000 for a single penny. So, if you happen to have a 1950 wheat penny tucked away in an old coin jar or passed down through generations, it's time to take a closer look. Who knows? You might be holding a piece of history worth an unbelievable amount of money. In the next coin, where we'll uncover the fascinating story, details, and extraordinary value of the 1954 U.S. Liberty 1-cent wheat penny. This small yet iconic coin has an incredible history, and for collectors, it's one of the most intriguing coins to hunt for. By the end of this video, you'll understand why this penny has such a special place in the world of coin collecting, and how one could be worth an unbelievable fortune. Let's dive right in. The 1954 wheat penny is part of the long-running series of Lincoln wheat cents, which were first minted in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The obverse features Lincoln's profile, a design created by Victor David Brenner that has stood the test of time. Below the portrait, you'll notice the date, 1954, and the small D mint mark, indicating it was struck at the Denver Mint. Turning the coin over to the reverse, we see the signature design that gives this coin its name. Two wheat stalks border the words, 1 cent, a simple yet powerful tribute to the nation's agricultural roots and prosperity. Above it is the Latin phrase, e pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one, symbolizing the unity of the United States. The year 1954 was a time of optimism and growth in the United States. The country was in the midst of a post-war economic boom, with advancements in technology and industry shaping the nation's future. Coins like the 1954 wheat penny are a window into that era, serving as small, tangible reminders of the history and progress of the time. But what makes the 1954 wheat penny so intriguing isn't just its history or design. It's the rarity and value that sets it apart. While millions of these pennies were minted, only a select few have become treasures among collectors. Mint errors, such as double dies, repunched mint marks, or off-center strikes, can dramatically increase a coin's value. These errors make each affected penny unique, turning it into a prized possession for those lucky enough to find one. Another factor that adds to the value of this coin is its condition. Coins graded as mint state or uncirculated, where the details are crisp and the surface retains its original luster, are highly sought after. Even a standard 1954 wheat penny in excellent condition can fetch a premium price. But when you add a rare error or variation, the value skyrockets. For collectors, owning a 1954 wheat penny isn't just about its monetary worth. It's about holding a piece of American history in your hands, a symbol of craftsmanship and a connection to the past. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, discovering one of these pennies is always an exciting moment. Now, let's get to the part everyone's been waiting for, the value of the 1954 wheat penny. While most examples of this coin are worth only a few cents or perhaps a couple of dollars, there are rare cases that defy all expectations. A particularly exceptional 1954 wheat penny, in near-perfect condition and with a significant error, was recently valued at an astonishing $382,000. That's right, $382,000 for a single penny. Imagine finding one of these coins in your collection or tucked away in an old coin jar. It's proof that sometimes, the smallest treasures can hold the greatest value. Now, we're talking about one of the most iconic and sought-after coins in American numismatics, the 1944 U.S. Liberty 1-cent wheat penny. This coin is more than just a small piece of copper, it's a symbol of history, craftsmanship, and rarity. By the end of this video, you'll see why collectors worldwide are on the hunt for this incredible penny and why one particular version of it has sold for an unimaginable fortune. Let's get started. The 1944 wheat penny is part of the beloved Lincoln wheat penny series, which was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The obverse of the coin features Lincoln's iconic profile, a design that has become a cornerstone of American coinage. Beneath the portrait, you'll see the date, 1944, accompanied by a small D mint mark, which tells us this coin was struck at the Denver Mint. Flipping the coin to the reverse, you'll find the classic wheat design, with two stalks framing the words, 1 cent, in bold lettering. Above that, the Latin motto, E pluribus unum, reminds us of the unity of the United States. This simple yet elegant design was crafted to stand out and symbolize the prosperity and growth of the nation during a time of significant historical events. The year 1944 was a critical time in American history. The country was in the midst of World War II, and resources like copper were essential for the war effort. This is where the story of the 1944 wheat penny becomes even more fascinating. During the war, most pennies were struck using steel coated with zinc to conserve copper for military use. However, by 1944, the U.S. Mint returned to using copper alloy made from recycled shell casings, giving these pennies a unique historical significance. But not all 1944 wheat pennies are created equal. While millions of these coins were minted, a select few stand out as rare and valuable treasures. What sets these coins apart are the unique errors and variations that occurred during the minting process. Errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or coins struck on the wrong planchets make these pennies exceptionally rare and highly coveted by collectors. Another factor that determines the value of the 1944 wheat penny is its condition. Coins that have been well preserved over the years, retaining their original luster and sharp details, are considered mint state and can command significantly higher prices. For collectors, finding a pristine example of this coin is like striking gold. But what makes the 1944 wheat penny even more thrilling is the potential for it to be one of the rarest of its kind, a penny struck on a steel planchet by mistake. These rare errors, combined with an immaculate condition, can result in values that seem almost unbelievable. Now, here's the part you've been waiting for, the extraordinary value of the 1944 wheat penny. While most examples are worth only a few cents or a couple of dollars, there are rare cases where the value skyrockets. A single 1944 wheat penny, in flawless condition and with a rare error, was recently valued at an incredible $480,000. Yes, you heard that right, $480,000 for a single penny. Imagine finding one of these coins tucked away in a collection or hiding in plain sight among your pocket change. It's proof that sometimes, the smallest treasures can hold the greatest worth. Look at next coin. We're diving into the 1957 U.S. Liberty 1-cent wheat penny, one of the last coins in the legendary wheat penny series. It's a piece of history, a collector's dream, and, in some cases, worth an astonishing amount of money. Stick around, and by the end of this video, you'll see why this humble penny is more than just spare change. It could be a life-changing discovery. The 1957 wheat penny is part of the long-standing Lincoln wheat cent series, a design that captivated the nation for 50 years, starting in 1909. The obverse features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, to commemorate the centennial of Lincoln's birth. Beneath his image is the date, 1957, and in some versions, a mint mark indicating where the coin was struck. In the case of the 1957 penny, you'll commonly see a D for the Denver Mint or no mint mark for coins minted in Philadelphia. Flipping the coin to the reverse, you'll find the design that gives this series its nickname. Two wheat stalks frame the words, 1 cent, a symbol of the nation's agricultural heritage and prosperity. Above, the Latin motto, E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one, reflects the unity of the United States. This design is simple yet timeless, and it has become one of the most beloved in American coin history. The 1957 wheat penny marks the near end of an era, as the U.S. Mint transitioned to the Lincoln Memorial reverse design in 1959. This makes coins from the late 1950s, like the 1957 penny, particularly meaningful for collectors. They represent the closing chapter of one of the most iconic designs in American numismatics. While millions of 1957 wheat pennies were produced, certain factors make some examples highly valuable. One of the biggest determinants of value is the condition of the coin. Coins that have been carefully preserved, showing no signs of wear or damage, are graded as mint state and are far more desirable. Coins graded MS 65 or higher, with sharp details and original luster, can command a premium price. Beyond condition, mint errors are another major factor driving value. Mistakes such as double dies, repunched mint marks, or coins struck on the wrong planchet can turn an ordinary penny into a collector's dream. These errors are rare, and each one tells a unique story of how it slipped through the rigorous quality checks at the U.S. Mint. For collectors, these anomalies make the coin even more special. For those who love the thrill of the hunt, finding a rare and valuable 1957 wheat penny can feel like uncovering a hidden treasure. These coins are not just worth money, they're pieces of history, tangible links to America's past. Owning one is about more than just investment, it's about preserving a piece of art and craftsmanship. Now, let's get to the part you've been waiting for, the potential value of the 1957 wheat penny. While many of these coins are only worth a few cents, some rare examples defy expectations. A pristine 1957 wheat penny, in perfect condition and featuring a rare error, was recently valued at an incredible $180,000. That's right, $180,000 for a single penny. Imagine finding one of these rare coins in a box of old belongings or tucked away in a coin jar. It's a reminder that even the smallest and seemingly ordinary things can hold extraordinary value. Especially, we're diving into the 1953 U.S. Liberty 1-cent wheat penny, a coin that is not only a piece of American history but also a potential goldmine for collectors. By the end of this video, you'll understand why this particular penny is so sought after and why one of these coins recently fetched a staggering price that will blow your mind. Let's get into it. The 1953 wheat penny is a part of the iconic Lincoln wheat cent series, which began in 1909. These pennies, with their distinctive wheat stalk reverse design, have long been a favorite among collectors and history enthusiasts. The 1953 version features the classic obverse with the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, created by Victor David Brenner. Lincoln's profile is one of the most recognizable images on American currency, and it's been gracing coins for over a century. As you flip the coin over, you'll see the reverse side featuring the famous wheat stalks, which give this series its name. Between the two stalks, you'll find the words, 1 cent, and above that, the phrase, E pluribus unum, a symbol of unity and strength for the United States. This design, which ran for over 50 years, became synonymous with American prosperity and pride. The 1953 wheat penny holds a special place in the history of American coinage. By the 1950s, the United States was in a period of post-war growth, and the economy was booming. This was reflected in the design and production of everyday coins like the 1-cent piece. However, as time moved on, the U.S. Mint would eventually transition to a new design for the penny in 1959, replacing the wheat stalks with the Lincoln Memorial. But for collectors, the 1953 wheat penny remains an important piece of the past, as it marks the final years of this beloved design. Now, not all 1953 wheat pennies are created equal. While millions were minted, the value of these coins can vary greatly depending on a few key factors. First, the condition of the coin is a major determinant. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. A coin in excellent condition with no wear or damage is far more desirable than one that's been heavily circulated, but there's more to it than just the condition. Mint errors are one of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting, and the 1953 wheat penny is no exception. Some of these coins were struck with double dies, off-center designs, or other rare mistakes. These errors make the coin even more valuable because they are so scarce. For collectors, a coin with such an anomaly can be the holy grail of their collection. Beyond errors, the mint mark also plays a role in determining the value. The 1953 penny was minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, with the D mint mark indicating those struck in Denver. Generally, the D mint mark coins are more common, but there are still plenty of valuable examples in both types, especially those in mint state condition. For those of you who are collectors or casual coin enthusiasts, finding a well-preserved 1953 wheat penny could be a lucky break. Whether you're just starting your collection or you've been in the hobby for years, this penny is a great example of how something so small can hold great value. And now, let's get to the exciting part, the value of the 1953 wheat penny. While most of these coins are worth only a few cents or dollars in average condition, there are rare examples that can fetch astronomical prices. A flawless example of the 1953 wheat penny, in mint condition and possibly with a rare error, was recently sold for an astounding $234,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $234,000 for a single penny. It's proof that even the most modest of coins can hide incredible worth, waiting for the right collector to find it. Imagine stumbling across one of these coins in your collection or in an old jar of change. That's the beauty of coin collecting. You never know what hidden treasures are out there. Thank you for joining us today to explore the incredible story and worth of the U.S. Liberty 1-cent wheat pennies. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating stories about rare and valuable coins. Who knows? Your next discovery could be worth a fortune. See you in the next video, and happy collecting!